Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, Annabelle. For this video, I'm going to talk about some updates of my Anthurium plants and some plants that had gotten some bad infestation from the thrips last year. And you guys know that I had really bad infestation to the point that I had to throw some of my favorite plants, and some of my rare plants that I have, they ended up dying because I could not save them from the thrips. It's too late because I was not aware of the eggs that was laying on top of the soil, and a mix of using some insecticides. So I guess last year was not the year of my plants, and I'm hoping that for this 2020 everything will be fine. So as you guys can tell, I have some plants beside me, and these plants had the bad infestation before. I actually repotted them today because I want to make sure that got rid of them totally, which I'm really hoping because I don't see any more problem with the leaf, but I just want to make sure. So it's been, I believe it's been 4 months now. I repotted all of my plants because I want to make sure, like I said, that I don't get any more insects. And you know guys, I'm still thinking how it gets started, but I actually talked about that from one of my video, but I believe that it happened when I brought a plant from Walmart. I don't have any idea about plant insects, so I was not really paying attention to that before. And that was, I believe, the Philodendron Bipinnatifidum. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. I'm very bad in naming of my plants, so bear with me with that. And the thrips, they are at the back of the leaves, and I'm not really paying attention to it. They're not really laying on top of this one, but they laid, or they hide at the back of the leaf, and especially here on this side for the Anthurium leaves. I transitioned my coco coir to sphagnum moss just for the Anthurium ones, but for some of my philodendrons I'm still keeping it. And of course I still put some, I'm still mixing some coco coir in the bottom, and then on top it's a sphagnum moss. So you guys can tell this is my ace of spade, and this is in a red form, so I'm very happy. You guys watched my last video about preserving the old leaf of your plants. So the ace of spade that I was talking about in a frame, these are the babies now. So I'm very happy because they're still surviving. So this one here is my Crystal Hope, and you guys can tell if you follow me on my Instagram, I had a lot of leaves for this one and it's really thriving well. But then, like I said, due to the thrips, I didn't really see the back part. It ruined the leaves, like they're sucking all the juices of the leaf. You guys know that I just recently got this huge leaves Anthurium I have. It happened that I had to cut the other leaf because of some discoloration problem. I had to repot it today. It's been 2 months now and I haven't seen any progress. But then look, I am getting a new growth soon. I don't know if you can there we go. So I don't know exactly what's gonna be the size when it grows in adult form. And also I've repotted my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and you guys, I've talked about this many times. I think that's the only robust plant that doesn't have or don't give me any problem. That's why I'm very happy because it's, thriving pretty well. Even if I place it in a dark area, it still keeps on producing leaves. So you guys, this one here, if you remember, I post this one on my Instagram, and I believe this is my Anthurium triphyllum or triphyllum. Oh my god, I'm really bad on naming it. I don't really memorize all the names, so I'm just gonna, you know, put the name here down below so you guys can see what I'm talking. If you guys remember, for this plant I have 2 leaves, but then I had to remove it because the leaves are turning black. Like, it started on the tip and then it goes down all the way to one part of the leaf. So I had to cut it because sometimes it's hard to acclimatize here in Canada or in different countries. I'm still hoping that I will be able to save this one and have it multiplied soon. I guess some plants are not really meant in this kind of environment. I don't have a full water canum Anthurium now because of the thrips and because of acclimatizing here in Canada. It's quite hard, but I don't know why, or maybe I just don't know how to look after them before when I started collecting anthuriums and philodendrons. This is what it left me. If you guys can see that little leaf, it's popping out. And yeah, this is my Anthurium warkianum, and this is in a dark form. I'm still hoping. I wanted to buy a shed for this particular plant just for the good humidity, but I don't know, I'm always forgetting whenever I go outside. You can get it from IKEA. They have this like, little mini house that you can buy from IKEA. I believe it's 20 bucks. This one over here, I talked about this one on my last video. This is the Anthurium 4GD hybrid, and then this is the round form 4GD. That's all for the update of the bad infestation I had from the thrips for this year 2020. I'm just praying and hoping that I totally got rid of thrips, because it's not just annoying, it can be very stressful and frustrating because they'll keep coming back if you don't know how to get rid of them properly. So you just have to be mindful about that, especially if you guys are buying different plants from nurseries, Home Depot, you know, those. You just have to be very careful whenever you buy. You have to make sure to check the back of the leaves, and also if you have these rare plants here in your home, then I suggest if you buy a plant, make sure to change the soil, like totally change the soil or repot them. I don't know, I'm just being paranoid, but that's how I experience, and I just don't want you guys to have it as well. And if you don't have it, well, lucky you. If you're struggling on how to kill your thrips, then you can watch one of my video, and then by all means you can also do it, but be aware and be careful whenever you try it, because it's not easy, because you're, you know, ended up throwing your plants, and it takes a lot of patience, time, and of course money as well, because you have to buy another soil or another growing medium you are using. So I hope you learned something about my experience, my bad experience, and I hope it won't happen to your plants. If it happened, just in case, you have the idea on what to do, on how to get rid of them, or how to prevent them from coming back at least. So guys, I guess that's all for this video. Thank you again for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Also follow me on my Instagram at @flanzidiabel, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye for now.